Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, depending on which part of the world you're in now. So, in today's training session, I'm going to talk about what exactly are solo ads. Okay, if you look at the diagram over here, on the left is a solo ad vendor. He has a list of 200,000 subscribers, and on the right is a potential buyer who wish to purchase the solo ads. So, solo ads are actually in a sense whereby you actually need to promote your products, and you actually go to these solo ad vendors who have a large email list and ask them to advertise on your behalf, all right, to their existing subscribers. So this is actually called solo ads. Now, some of the questions that you need to ask the solo ad vendors before you place any order is, number one, of course, what is your price? So solo ad vendors generally charge in terms of the price per click, or what we call cost per click. Okay, like for example, some solo ad vendors will actually be charging something like 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, or even up to $1 or even $1.50 per click. Okay, so remember it's per click and it's not per lead. Now, so over here, on the left, the solo ad vendors will say, okay, sure, I can advertise for you on your behalf. How many clicks do you need to your squeeze page? Now, when you actually purchase solo ads, remember one of the main objective is to actually collect email addresses. Okay, because you need to do your follow-up via email marketing to ensure the success with this business. Nevertheless, there are those who are very naive, or I would say very new to this business. Instead of sending them to a squeeze page, they purchase clicks from solo ad vendors and send them directly to the product. So this is actually not a good practice, honestly. All right. So the next question, of course, you need to ask the solo ad vendors is, so Mr. So-and-so or Miss So-and-so, what niche do you actually specialize in? All right. Because let's say, for example, if you're in a health niche and you approach a solo ad vendors who is actually in a make money online niche, so naturally his or her subscribers will not be the ideal target market for you if you're actually promoting health related products. All right. Third question, where exactly do they reside? That means to say, where exactly are they staying at this point in time? Now, this question actually relates to where exactly the traffic comes from. Okay, so meaning to say, you can ask the solo ad vendors, are your traffic coming from tier 1 countries or are they coming from tier 2 countries? So tier 1 countries are generally those from United States, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. All right, so these are the top 5 English-speaking countries, or we call them the tier 1 countries. Now, so pretty straightforward. This is how solo ads actually work. So the last question that you can actually ask them is, when can you actually start delivering the clicks? Because bearing in mind, those popular solo ad vendors are not just serving you one customer alone. So they could have a few customers and they're not able to deliver that kind of quantity of clicks on a per day basis to every single one of them. So they will actually have to schedule, all right, schedule your clicks to be delivered at a later date. All right, so these are the 4 questions that you need to ask your solo ad vendors. Okay, so this is how solo ads actually work. However, over here, I want to share with you the dark side of solo ads. Okay, and this is also one of the very common reasons why many people fail to make money with solo ads. Now, so the story goes like this. The original solo ad vendors say, I just concluded a deal for 200 clicks at 50 cents each. So now I'm going to go to my mystery lady to purchase at 25 cents each. So your mystery lady says, okay, deal. So you can consider all these mystery ladies as people who are like the wholesalers. Okay, but most of the time, all these wholesalers, their clicks are not of quality. So over here, you have the poor chap still thinking that he's getting quality clicks at 50 cents each, but actually is being delivered low quality clicks at 25 cents each. This is what we call arbitrage. So what this guy pocket is basically, he just advertises his service as a solo ad vendor, but actually he might not even have any existing email list. So what he do is he collect orders from the public, go to this wholesaler, purchase at a lower price, regardless of the quality of clicks, and he pocket the difference. So in this case, he will pocket 25 cents for each click on the 200 clicks in total. All right, so in this case, he will pocket $50. All right, think about it, $50 by not doing anything. All he does is to collect orders from the public. He go to the wholesaler and he sell. Okay. Now, this kind of method is very, very, very common in the solo ads industry, and that's also the reason why solo ads generally do not have a very good reputation in the market. Because the market is flooded with, I would say, 98% of all solo ad vendors actually do it this way. Guys, 98%. Okay. How do I know that? Because I have been personally purchasing solo ads for the last 2 years. And I actually talk to a lot of solo ad vendors, and honestly speaking, even wholesalers approach me when they see that I'm always purchasing solo ads. And when they actually show me some of their testimonials, and I was shocked to see some of the testimonials actually came from people that I personally purchased the clicks from at a much higher price. So naturally, I thought, all right, naively, I thought that, okay, now I can bypass this guy at 50 cents. I will go straight to a wholesaler at 25 cents. So isn't that a good deal? So of course, I would order from the wholesaler myself, thinking that I'm now cost cutting, all right, or rather cutting down my costs. And to my astonishment, I realized that the quality of the clicks are lousy to the max. Okay, and that is also the reason why when I order from those people who have given the testimonials to the wholesaler, generally their clicks are not converting for me. Okay, and when I research more and I realize that this is actually the way that a lot, I would say 98% of solo vendors are doing. And guys, don't be surprised, there are even people giving courses out there, charging for courses like $500-600 US, just to teach people how to make money online using this method called arbitraging. Okay, of solo ads. Now, so how to actually make solo ads work for you, knowing that 98% of people are doing that? So to make solo ads work to your advantage, you need to actually test several different vendors. I have personally been through that stage and wasted thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars testing and finally finalizing my hand-picked vendors. Okay. Now, most people fail with solo ads because they're overly concerned with getting the front-end sales, So what I mean by that? They purchase $150 worth of clicks and expect to make a profit from it straight away. If not, they will say solo ads are rubbish. Okay, because it does not just work that way, guys. The money is in the least. Okay, this is a very common saying among email marketers. The money is in the least. The money is not in those initial clicks. So personally, when I purchase solo ads, I'm not that concerned about the front-end sales. Of course, if there is, to me, it's a bonus. If there isn't, to me, it's normal. Okay. However, I am very, very, very concerned about how responsive the leads are when they actually enter my email autoresponders. Are these people actually opening my emails? Are these people actually clicking on my emails? That is what I actually want to know. Okay? Why? Because what is the point if I invest $150 and the front-end sales gives me $100 with zero back-end sales? Okay, so I'm still losing $50 no matter how you calculate it. Compared to if I invest $150, even though my front-end sales has nothing, but I make back $300 with all my back-end email marketing in a matter of 2 months. All right? So now, bearing in mind, I mentioned here 2 months. So think about it, the least is still with me. Okay, so can I still continue to promote them different offers? Yes. Will there be a probability or say a chance of them still buying from me? Definitely. So meaning to say my $150 has already reaped a returns, okay, once it actually breaks even past a certain period of time. Now, guys, in my own coaching program, all right, and I only advocate one-on-one coaching. You don't have to spend what I spent before to actually test out all these solo ad vendors. I will personally give you my top 3 secret vendors that I use to build my list. Next, I will also share with you how to actually track your emails back-end responsiveness. Okay, you will also know that whenever you get a sale, where that sale originated from. That means to say where that lead actually came from in the first place. Was it from vendor 1? Was it from vendor 2? Or was it from vendor 3? Next, you will get my hand-picked squeeze page design that actually gives 40% to 70% opt-in rate. And this will actually reduce your cost per lead tremendously. So what is opt-in rate? So basically, when these solo vendors send the clicks, all right, you bring them to a squeeze page. So let's say, for example, you have a 50%, all right, 50% opt-in rate. That means for every 2 clicks, one person will give you their email address. Okay, so if your cost per click is 50 cents, for example, so you need 2 clicks to get 1 lead, so that will mean your cost per lead is $1. All right, so this will actually reduce your cost per lead tremendously. Next, I also share with you when exactly do you need to use a bridge page when you are actually promoting certain offers. How to actually use rotators to actually test different offers with your email list. When to know if an offer is actually converting. When to actually stop promoting certain offer and move on to the next one. Because in my coaching program, I'll share with you that there's a certain platform whereby every day there are new products being launched. So you don't have to be actually so obstinate in terms of just wanting to promote that particular offer. If it's not converting, it's not converting. Move on to the next one. All right, but you need to know, based on certain metrics that I share with my coaching students, when to actually give up promoting certain offers. Last but not least, how to actually improve your email deliverability to ensure that your list actually sees your email. Because think about it, what we are trying to track is the email back-end responsiveness. Am I right? We need to see how many people actually open your emails, how many people actually click on your emails. All right, so most importantly, these emails have to land into the primary folder of your target list in the first place. If it lands into the spam folder or even the promotion folder, chances are they can't even see your emails. Then what is the chance for you to even have? So if they're not able to see your emails into their primary folder, how is it possible for them to even open or even click on your emails? Am I right? So guys, if you're keen to actually know more, you have been actually trying out various different courses and you realize that you are getting nowhere. Okay? Before you give up on this entire online business, you might want to click on the link below, set up a 30 minutes free strategy call with me, and I'll share with you some of the results of my students on what exactly they get even just after graduating from my course in a matter of 1 or 2 months. Alright guys, so I'll see you in my next recording and take care.